I don't want that now.
You're a sicko.
What? You don't like cams?
I played the fun against the good cash shooter. Scrub
I
video.
played it in the actual fucking original.
I really don't need a full screen.
Center. What?
Ooh.
Okay, I don't even play meta, so I could care less.
I know I was so mad when I got banned.
To bring about old order infrastructure
I played it in Christian
means
Beast.
that the current
I'm pretty sure
infrastructure has to be I'll continue to say it so you understand it. So for the infrastructure to work, this is what has to happen. This is the way it's planned.
I'm sure I have it.
If these people told you that they wanted to destroy everything without causing all this stress, they just came in 10 years ago and they said, you know what, we're going to demolish the Supreme Court, the Senate, the House, the whole thing, the whole way it's always been. It doesn't work.
Yeah, the one that I found. I need going through his shit.
I need one. Bring in a communist society.
I need one and an
Everybody would
OG
say no
OG
chance. In fact, people would likely arm themselves and arrest these people.
These one looks so nice.
See, the overall goal here is global communism. That's what it is. You may have heard about communism when you were young. You probably rolled your eyes and fell asleep in class because these are topics that people don't really seem interested in. But it's happening right now. People need to become interested in what's coming and try to fight against this.
Those are all fucking amazing.
Happening in this country in the past. Now, this entire country has been hijacked by communists. From Hollywood all the way to the top of our government structure. Liberals and conservative, global communists. Everyone in Hollywood is a communist. They're only there.
And they only have one. I bought it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing
okay?
this.
So think about that whole thing. Just absorb that. That these are all
I didn't
all
know
guilty of treason, all trying to ruin and destroy our way of life. So they have to say to themselves, how do we do that? How do we bring down the system and not get caught bringing down the system? Because if we came in and we tell everybody we're going to detonate capitalism, we're going to detonate the structure, we're going to force people into living lives the way we want them to live, everybody out there would revolt. There would be a revolution against this. So what they need to do is what you're seeing right now. And I'll start with this clown. Because all of these people have been put in place. They've been put in place to play dumb. Because the only way they can get away with doing this is if people out there watch them act and behave like this and just say to themselves, wow, these people are really idiots. They're really ruining our country. Because if they knew that they were doing this deliberately and winking at one another and were guilty of treason, the citizens wouldn't allow it. There would be an uprising against it. So with everything going on at the border, let's start with Karine Jean-Pierre, who I'm sure some of you have seen before. This is your White House. This is the pinnacle of what's going on, right? Someone placed in this position because of their skin color and their gender. They do this deliberately to gaslight people, to make people go nuts, because they know that they're only putting these people in these positions because of those things, not because of competence. You'll listen to everything that this person says, and you'll just shake your head and go, holy crap, how are these people running this country? And that's exactly the point I'll get to after the video. Listen to some of the stuff said here. Of course, about the 25 states that need to do something, through legislation, right? They keep telling us these things, right? As if this is the answer. They know
I can do it right now if I wanted to.
That's why I was asking about the tortoise and the response.
Oh,
Getting there at the tortoise at Peru.
So here's what I would say.
I know that's
My
how they
message to how many governors in our litter? 25 governors.
You had the
I would say
president
to
that gets you the uniform
that
It's like, oh, guess what? I'm making that price
I would say to them that
I'm gonna
if
get
they
the
truly want
Centurion
to
stuff
help
over in our
the
stream.
issue, the
And I'm
immigration system,
gonna turn skip your ass.
they need to talk to the
No, I can do that
congressional
in here,
members
right?
and senators in their states.
You know, I can turn skip on here too.
Yeah, I
They
figured.
need to ask them to make sure that
I thought
they
about
have
that,
the
like,
resources they need within their respective states to take action, right? To actually
He's
deal
like
with the
that.
problem.
I
The
did.
way that we
That give
deal
me a
with
first
this
going first
is
play and a
legislative.
second play.
The way that we deal with this is for
So with that, I
Congress
can go
to
first or
act.
second.
And so that's what those 25 Republican
feel that way,
governors
right?
need to do. They really want to help. They really want to assist. They really want to see change with the immigration system. They really want to fix the challenges that we see at the border. Then they should talk to their senators and their congressmen or congresswomen who are in their states. That's how we
they did about now.
and we're appreciative of the senators right now, the Republican Democrats who are doing just that, and we want to come to a bipartisan
I'm just got more to do, so. But I know.
So she sits
I know how
there
to change
and she talks about how these people need to, to take it to your
Just
center
talking
and
about
all
me
this
how
stuff.
to change
That's what
off.
we've heard for years, right? And nothing gets done because everybody's
Well, how to
compromised
change
in the
like it.
government, and that's the
She
point.
attracted me.
They bring up the
So,
issues
a fun
and then they
fact is,
act
just
like it's a
Scott
high
told me,
school,
if you go like,
drama
the
club inside of
fucking
Congress,
song,
yelling
the-
at each other, pointing
the
fingers. We have all
Summer
these characters like
Red,
Lauren
Red,
Goldberg,
Red
Matt
Dragon.
Gates,
So if you go,
all of them.
you go
And
Red
Cortez,
Dragon,
the
if you go
female,
Green Dragon,
whatever that
activate
is,
effect,
that constantly gets put on
on
the news
Summer,
and on national
you go,
television, turn them into celebrities,
actually,
watch them gossip and
you
do
go
nothing.
Ghost Mortar
These people are
on
supposed to be
Summer.
doing something about it.
Did you
And
notice
that's
that
the
there
point,
was
right? Because they're not going to do anything about it. So back to my previous point,
Then
when I'm about to
supposedly
show
they
you
supposed to act
some of
Go
them
to the
show
back.
you for the years.
because
The only
because
way
Ghost Mortar being the last one.
That's how it
People
was when
right,
I got
these laws want to take over. We know the alt-right.
I'm not trying to say that, you know,
They just, they foo-foo the
I guess
whole
Ghost
like
Mortar
it's just some
triggered where it don't.
it's just a term. It's not, it's global
If it
communism,
does,
it's
it
global
triggers it to
prison,
stop
and it's called
activating.
wokeism
And
in
then it
today's
also
society.
triggers
It's the same
it
thing.
if it leaves the
well, if I
door.
would have done it, I would have got
If they bring about this
and
system,
give them
all
all my
systems
orders
must
to
come.
you.
The easiest way, the smartest way, and the only
Same
way they can
order.
do this is by playing dumb.
So if I'm
And
playing
that's
that
exactly
deck, I know
what they're doing.
Ghost Mortar.
We've seen the script before because they're deliberately breaking
I don't
the
think
system.
you're gonna buy any more of the pack, but if
Korean
you
Jean
do,
Pierre,
the
Jean
Shaman
Pierre,
Nightmare,
whatever the name is, talk about breaking the
no,
system.
Legacy
And that's what
Destruction.
they're doing. Just they're
You get
breaking
one.
the system
If you buy any
deliberately,
more of it,
and they're playing
and you
dumb,
pull the Centurion Synchro,
because by playing
the
dumb,
level
it makes
12
this
Dark
look not
Dragon
like
or whatever,
treason.
the
It
new
just
one.
makes it look like
Car
incompetence,
section,
right? And let me show you some clips because they put
Legacy
the
Destruction.
president and the vice president in place as the actors in place
Actually, not at the
deliberately
regional,
for this
not at the
sabotage
regional.
to make it
No, not the
Otherwise,
regional.
yes.
believable.
Otherwise, yes.
It'd be that one, but at the
I'll
regional would be the
with
when I get my
Biden,
new cards.
who has been the character that Joe Biden is playing. We have seen in movies trillions of times. Okay, we've seen it in Hot Shots. We've seen it in movies like Scary
Don't
Movie.
don't that come out
Okay,
before then?
nobody has ever thought back and said, why would they
Well,
put
it comes
the
out
president in these
Thursday
movies
before.
and make him a complete
Oh, I mean, I
moron,
have
a
my
complete
three.
idiot?
Right.
Because times past, right?
I'll
We
go
see
to
the
regional.
president
I don't know if
Oh,
it'll be illegal,
Steve,
though. That weekend.
oh my goodness, it's the president of the United States,
No,
right?
why not? It's
Now,
Sunday.
we actually believe the president can be this incompetent because we've been
Pre-release
mind
or
controlled
release?
into thinking that a president can be this incompetent. This has been done by the time. Biden's playing the same
they're
exact
coming
I'm
game
thinking about
I've shown many,
Infinite,
many times.
Infinite Forbidden. I'm gonna look
But
it up.
that's when the new Hentai cards come out. The two new ones.
I also need cash.
Not even gonna buy. I don't know. Depends on what the rate is. It could be a common, it could be a super, it could be all. I don't know. If it's a super, it could be easier. I mean, two of the new cards and one of the tramps. But that first part is gone. I like it.
Despite this current
What's the
crisis, the
one
president
part?
is putting on his best political face. 6 months ago has plummeted
You
since the
don't
hostage
You don't
crisis
actually
began.
have
He and Victoria's Secret calendar.
the three that are there are parts.
I'm deeply proud
The
of the work
19th
she's doing
is
as
when
First Lady,
it's the release date.
joining forces initiative started with Michelle Obama when she was Vice President and now carries on. That's a little change in the regimen of
That's alright, I still can play without it.
First Lady.
The time's gonna come, keep coming, and people are gonna figure out more ways to do that. Some project goes.
It's already.
People come up with more ideas.
Ain't no idea. It's just you see you can get it on
Track trick. Who's track trick for you?
Phil's trying to take
It's like we've got our
to
Salvador.
the
That's your
license.
wife's.
I am too.
We can play Cyber Horror.
I
Brandon has Bastiles and Avalon to get out of it.
I can pull that as well.
Out of what?
My
Standby.
God,
That's
man,
bad.
what does it mean? We have to tighten
All
security.
monsters are fires.
Find out who's behind it.
Bastiles, they're all dragons. I don't care what actually they are. They're all dragons.
When they leave the saloon,
They're all gone.
receptionist,
One, Fallen of Albaz, and 1+ dragons
maybe going
on the field.
I caught part of the president's
How many Brandon
Press
Phillips
conference.
Super College?
and he talked about the need for us to
One
be able
Albaz
to have some kind of modus operandi where it dealt with making sure the Arctic was in fact a free zone. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one
I
down
play
there.
5 cards that go in second that get rid of your
You know
whole
where
board.
we were anyway. On a serious note,
So
I'm
I
here to
should
demand
probably
the,
do none of the game. I'll have no message on board.
What was the speech going, sir?
oh, thanks for my A's. Does this look like an A to you?
Yes, sir.
No monsters?
Okay. I think one step. Let's go with that. So call the game.
Biden.
You have it. If you want to. I'm playing Brandon. That's not okay, right? I'm gonna get one of them, maybe. Unless you plan on, unless you open the hand with nothing but brigades, it's happening. That's usually how my Brandon works.
It's Minnesota, sir.
If you're gonna start playing that you can't do shit,
We don't have to trade
cool. I got shit for you.
Sir, the
The
enemy
fact
is over there.
Bryce Blaze and Brandon can't shut everything on both of our boards up. Fuck you, then. I have no problem blowing up my shit to blow yours up too. Ask me on GTA, I'll do the same thing.
Right in the show, VP.
I don't care what their
By
attribute
the
is. I
actress
care what
Julia
their
Louise
special summons
Dreyfus, as
be
you probably have seen in the show Seinfeld.
Have you read what
This show came out in 2012. She's playing the same character. Or should I say the other way? I should say it the other way. That's really the way that we should put all this, right?
Yeah.
The people in power are playing these characters, not the other way around,
Well,
right?
you got to
Because
summon
remember, it's a
eventually.
reflection, it's inverted.
I
So,
am going to summon.
Kamala
I'm going to
Harris
make
is
it.
playing
And when you're going to summon,
this
I'm
show,
going to get
which
in.
they've used and put out before they placed her in this position deliberately. Look,
Why?
Fellow Americans,
Name
words
sounds
have
like
many
all about
meanings, and sometimes
Did you use
instead of
the phone?
conveying our meaning, they can suggest
Not
other
so you
meanings.
get
When we talk about the children of the community, they are
So
the
no,
children of
yeah,
the
you play
community.
cards that
Well,
say
we
you don't have
are
to
the
live
United
on the
States of
battlefield.
America because we are united. And we are states. Talking about the significance of the passage of
So level
time.
17 drops in.
Right, time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Why not
Whenever
sell this back to the shop?
we have
Which one?
in
I need
store
one. How many you got?
cannot
Just
be
the one.
known. The past was once the future. The future is,
I need one
I
more.
should say, unknown. We're going to take this stuff seriously, as seriously as you are, because you have been forced to
During the
have to take it
battle phase,
seriously.
except during the
Obesity is a
damage
serious disease, and it needs to be
It'd be a shame
taken
if I would've shut
seriously.
it back
You
off.
need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to
Oh,
do
I
the
thought
work
you
and
didn't
get
do
home. I hope
damn
that
so.
clarifies the issue, and this can be
Yeah,
the
you can change
last
like
word on
all
those
the
words. Certain
all
issues are
the
just settled.
quick sync.
Clearly we're not.
God
No, that's right, and that's
damn.
why I do believe that we are living,
Fucking
sadly, in
plummeted
not
in
real
price.
unsettled
Holy shit.
Reaper because of the economy.
these characters are all done by the
How
time
much
I
are
show
they
in the
now?
past Donald Trump's
$7.
character. He's the character
Woohoo!
What's
in
up?
the
I want a fun
movie
more should be.
from
I
Stephen
want-
King, based on the book from
No, that's
Stephen
about
King,
right.
Dead Zone.
Compared to
Okay?
the
So what you're
Until
seeing
it's a
right
super
now,
rare.
pull back from all this.
14
What
that
you're
it was
seeing,
earlier.
people are like, well, what, they have a tough time psychologically understanding this. How
How much
predictable
was it when I
programming
first
is,
came
how
out?
desensitizing it
One more
works,
now.
of how to get you to accept these things. That's what
I think-
it's about.
I think
Getting you to
Yeah,
accept
they do.
this new
Technically, I want
reality,
to buy-
right? So we're all sitting back. Instead of Republicans and Democrats just going, you know what, this whole thing of Democrat and Republicans is a total waste of
You
time.
can only
I should
activate
just not even,
once
who
or
cares?
twice.
We're all people, we're civilians, and these people are tyrants. They're trying to rule over us, they're trying to meddle in our lives, which is why they made so people dependent on the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Like never before. You've never seen support on either side for the party like we see now, which again is communism. Okay, they believe in the party above anything else. They support the party line above anything else. Conservatives will tell you they have put God first, but all they need to do is see Donald Trump say that he's a Christian, and then that's all they care about. Well, he is a Christian.
You
He's
still need
chosen by God.
karate
right?
seals.
This is all part of the
Or
mind
you
control
have
that they've
everything.
inflicted
I have
on
everything,
everyone,
but
right?
he's
So
also
people
black.
out there looked at it and they said,
I will let
hey, you know what? This smells and looks like treason being committed by both sides. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody in Congress is acting at all. We see
Actually,
all
I
these
don't know
stories
where
that goes
they are.
about Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and corruption. And there's no impeachment, there's no that. And they go, oh, well, it's all corrupt
Oh, it's
because they put all these corrupt people. Oh, and then the other side goes, well, those people are corrupt and they're bigots and they're hateful. And everybody just keeps doing this stuff while they sit there and they break the system. Just like she said in that clip in the beginning, breaking the
Oh, they
system.
got super
They're
far out.
breaking the
That's fine
system
right now.
by design. They're strategically breaking the system. And how do you break the system? You put your hands up and you play dumb. You go, oops. You go, I don't know how that happened. You go, all right,
I've seen the
somebody's
group
gonna do
talking
something
about
about
it
it,
this morning.
right?
They're like, well, I just want people
What?
to
And it just goes
show,
on and on and on until
uh,
there is no system anymore. And
what's
that's
in the
what
pack,
they're doing.
and then I
They
go
want
and
it to be
look on,
believable to you. But these
I
people
literally
don't
get a
know what they're
fucking
doing when they
tweet
know
from Twitter
exactly what they're doing.
from the
I see
Konami
conservatives and they're like, or just regular people, they look
of Europe or
when I do
whatever,
this stuff, they're like, nah,
and
no
it's
way, man.
like,
Biden's a real idiot.
here's some
Of course,
YouTubers
he's
that are
an
opening
idiot.
up the
I
pack.
mean, he's an idiot by
Really.
design. I mean, of course, when you look at the stuff
Go
that he
and
does,
look
your
at Rex
natural
cards
response
or
would be that he's a
whatever, and
moron.
fucking
Right? But they can't think further than that because they don't think psychologically what's being done. They don't think about how they're being played, their perception of all this stuff. So then it's easy for them to say, this system failed, these people ruined America because they're idiots. Instead of saying Democrats and conservatives who are now communists who
is
infiltrate our
confirmed.
government are sabotaging our country by design. It would make people
That's
remove
fucking
that
like a
left and
nose.
right thorn that's in their eye.
I'm saying
And
if
they'd
people,
suddenly say, you know what, these people are doing this to us. We're fighting with our family members based on their political affiliation. This is all stuff that they've done, that they've created, and they want us to be divided. Everybody would pull free if they realized this, but by playing
it's
dumb
not,
the way that they are,
family
it
nights aren't doing
works.
as much as
because it drives one side
what they
nuts,
were like
and
5,
both
6
sides are
months
too
ago.
dumb to realize that they're deliberately doing
Did you watch
this.
that like
Every time we see Biden, he's tripping, he's falling, he can't speak. It's all done by design for what's happening now, so that it's believable. The country's separating, so it's believable. Because if you knew that they were all doing this deliberately, Republicans and Democrats,
yes,
it'd be
Yes, right.
over
I'm swimming on terrible.
quick.
I'm well aware of
Okay?
what they did.
Very, very quickly. Because there's very few of these people.
I want
And
to play.
way more of us. But if they continue with the propaganda and
Yeah.
mind control of the divide that they continue to do, then people will continue to get hurt and do
The
what they want to.
ultras,
And that's
OG
what we're
ultras are
going
going to be
through
driven
right now.
down
Many people, I should say, are going
because
through.
of
I'm
it.
not.
I'm picking up
I'm assuming
secrets.
most of you aren't.
Yeah, I mean,
This is scripted. It's being done to a T. The deliberate destruction of the infrastructure, the deliberate breaking down of the system as we know it. All
Because I was playing
very
against the mirror
simply
match.
put,
I went to
by
game 2, he
playing
beat the game
dumb.
2.
So that you can't
And
say
I
that
went to
these
game
people are
2.
guilty of
I said
treason,
E-Barrier
so that you
and
can't
something
use your
else.
God-given
Copy
rights
Cyclone, the
to
other one.
overthrow
Copy
these people
Cyclone
who are
was
committing
E-Barrier.
treason because they're sitting there, they're going to go, we're not committing treason, we're trying the best
First
that
off,
we can.
E-Barrier.
Yeah, they're trying the best they can
Especially
to
the
play
OG
dumb
game.
and to
I
sabotage.
was like,
That's the
that's
name
dumb.
of the game.
Trying to pick up
A reminder, if you haven't sent my
cross
backup channel,
for the mirror match.
please do so now. They're linked below. I thank everybody for being here. God bless you as always and your families.
Hey, my dude. If you need another cross out while we're sitting here,